Okay, Anil Gunjal here, spiritual technologist. Now we're going to go down the path of astrology and specifically Chinese astrology. If you look at all the different astrologies we have, you have the Western astrology, which is the Aries, Aquarius, all that, which is great. I think it gives you some guidance. Personally feel it's not specific enough, which it can be. And then you look at Vedic and Chinese astrology. And all my life, Chinese astrology, I knew of New Year's and Dragon Years and all that, but never really paid attention to it until now. And it's really significantly impacted me on what it really the significance is. And when you calculate this, you look at the year and I look at your date of birth, and you'll see when that year started. And traditionally, Chinese New Year start in like end of January, February. So you don't want to just make an assumption that say a 1976 born is a dragon. If they're born in January, then they could still be a cat, right? So if we look at all the different animals, what I've been following, what I've been taught in GG33 is that we have rat, we have boar, we have snake, we have it's not really a rabbit, it's really a cat, and this really makes a significant difference, right? So when you look at your date of birth, see what date you're born on, and you can just Google and say when was what year. Like I'm 1975. What year 1975 was the Chinese New Year started, right? And you'll see it's like I think it's past like right in the beginning of February. So that makes me a cat, not a rabbit, cat. So you want to look at that. And then here is where what I've been taught in GG33 Academy, and I'm still learning, is that each sign has an enemy sign. And this is absolutely huge. So, for example, I'm a cat. My enemy sign is a rooster. So you want to be careful when you're interacting with your enemy signs. You want to be careful. And it's just not people, right? And I always thought it was, okay, I'm a cat. I'll marry, my preferred friendly sign, which is, a pig or a goat, and I'll be on my merry way. But no, you have to really look at everything in your life. You have to look at companies you work for, when your children are born, even cars you drive, And I've said this before in my other videos that, you don't want astrology or numerology to rule your life and be the end all, right? But you want to use it for guidance, and you want to make sure you're like doing things now, like, did I go and look at every bank account I have and see what year it was made in, and I didn't pulled my money out or, changed, things like that? No, but, I realized quickly that the rooster is my enemy sign, and that, I talked about in my past video where the company I was working for, I was having a really hard time with them, and I've never had that in my whole career, and nothing was going right, money-wise, job-wise, appreciation, any of that, nothing. And it turned out that company started in my enemy year, in the rooster year, and it made a lot of sense. So when I switched jobs and I looked for a new job, I made sure I found out what year that company was established. Now, sometimes you'll have a hard time finding like the exact year, like the exact month it was incorporated. But listen, it gives you an idea, right? I knew that I'm not going to another rooster company, and I'm going to look for a pig company or a goat company, and that's what I did. And I can tell you, it's made a huge impact. My life is like so much better now because I'm actually enjoying what I'm doing, right? And the same thing when you're buying a car, or you're going to think about finding a partner. And I'll go in my next video about some of the qualities and how you can spot someone, and it really helps you understand people and the relationships. And you're like, they're a cat. I see why they're doing that. Or, of course, snake. Yep, of course, that's what the snakes do, right? So I'm going to make some more videos, and I'll go through all the signs and really what the significance is.